Hello and welcome to my 30-day yoga challenge. This is day 27. Today's class is a guided meditation for grounding. So take a moment and find a comfortable position, either sitting in a chair or lying down. So whichever position you're in, uncrossing the legs and rest the soles of your feet touching the ground. If you're lying down, having the knees bent, the feet slightly wider than the hips, and lowering the knees to each other. Or if you're in a chair, if your feet can't touch the floor, bringing a pillow or a blanket underneath the soles of your feet. And then have a wiggle for a moment. Take time and find a comfortable position, and then gently close your eyes. Just observe how your physical body is today. Observe how your mind is. And then observe your breath. Remembering, if you haven't practiced meditation before, to be kind to yourself, and remember, the more you practice, the more easier and more natural it will become. So start by focusing your attention on the breath. So breathing in and out just through the nose if you can. And observe if your breath is fast or slow, or shallow or deep. Draw your attention to the inside of your nostrils and notice if the breath is warm or cool as it comes into the body. And does it change as it leaves the body? Or does it stay the same? Following your natural breath, your attention coming down into the lungs, and observing what parts of the lungs you're using with the breath. Notice if the chest is rising and falling. Are you breathing into the abdomen? And can you feel the sides of the torso moving with the breath? Without changing anything, just observing to start with. Drawing your attention into the present moment, and allows thoughts and worries to gently pass by. You're going to take 3 slow breaths in your own time. So inhaling just through the nose, try and expand the lungs in all directions as much as feels comfortable. And as you exhale, count to the number 5 in your mind, making the exhalation longer and slower than your inhale. And then inhaling again, expanding the lungs in all directions. And exhale, either counting to 5 in your mind or just slowing down the exhalation. And one final time, inhaling, expanding, trying to stretch the intercostal muscles between the ribs. And then exhaling slowly, and in your mind tell yourself to relax. On the end of this exhalation, just allow your breath once more to follow its natural rhythm. Breathing in and out just through the nose if you can. Now let's start to draw your attention to the physical body. Observing if you're holding any tightness or tension. So observing the jaw. Try and actively relax the muscles in the jaw. And allow the whole of the jaw to soften and to relax. Now observing the muscles in the forehead and around the eyes. Consciously relax all of the muscles in this area. And in your mind, repeat the word relax. Drawing your attention now to your shoulders. Are you tightening and tensing the shoulders? Now actively draw the shoulders down away from the ears. And in your mind, tell yourself to relax. Allow your attention now to flow down your arms to your hands. Without moving to start with, observing the position of your hands. Are you clenching the fists? Are you tightening the hands? So now actively letting go. Relax the hands, relax the fingers. And in your mind, repeat the word relax. And now scanning the rest of your body and observing if you're holding any tightness or tension. And now actively relax these areas. And in your mind, tell yourself to completely relax. And now drawing your attention to your mind. Is it active, busy, thinking of lots of thoughts? Or is it quiet and still? So sometimes we're aware that we're thinking of the past or the future. And sometimes we're unaware, thinking this is easy, or I'm not thinking. We're going to come into a visualization to help clear the mind. So keeping the eyes closed, we're going to imagine, if you can, a beautiful velvet sack just resting to the side of your body. It can be any colour of your choosing. Now imagine that every thought that comes into your mind take out and place into the sack. So thoughts that have happened today, before this present moment, or yesterday, or in the past. Imagine one by one taking these thoughts and very gently placing them into the sack. Any plans or thoughts for the future? Imagine picking them up and one by one placing them into the sack. Maybe visualize and imagine cleaning the inside of your mind. It can be with a dustpan and brush, or any equipment that you may need. And little by little, replace each thought into the sack, creating space, creating peace. And the mind becomes still. So keeping the eyes closed and just in your imagination. Now imagine tying a big knot in the end of the sack. And then once more, just in the imagination, keeping the eyes closed. You're going to imagine gently getting up from your position. We'll start to pull the sack towards the door. So that sack now is very heavy. And you use all of the strength in your body to drag the sack along the floor. You can feel the strength in the arms and the legs as you slide this heavy sack towards the door. And now imagine placing this big heavy sack outside of the door to be taken away or thrown out later. And then in the imagination, you're going to imagine re-entering the room. But this time the body feels light. It feels like you're floating as you make your way back to your position. So the body is light. You're drifting across the room. The mind is clear and at peace. And now in your imagination, you easily come back into the lying or the sitting position where you started. This time you feel relaxed, feel uplifted, feel at peace. And checking that the soles of the feet still have contact with the ground. Now draw your attention to this feeling beneath the soles of your feet and the ground. Feel this warmth and this connection. Now imagine, if you can, visualizing roots, like the roots of a tree, growing out through the soles of the feet, down into the ground, connecting you to the earth and making you strong like a tree. So in your imagination, the roots grow deeper and deeper and grow stronger and stronger. And now, in the imagination, you're going to imagine trying to lift one foot off of the ground. But the strong roots keep you connected and hold you to the ground, grounding you, balancing you, and helping you stay relaxed. And now imagine that you're lifting the other foot. But again, these strong roots are keeping you from drifting away, keeping you connected to the earth, and keeping you strong. Now, in your imagination, you can imagine a beautiful place. So it may be on the sea, on the beach, it may be in a forest or a wood, or in a field. Try and imagine the sensation of the floor underneath the feet. Now imagine beautiful flowers and vines growing up through the ground and wrapping themselves gently around your feet, so curling up around the feet and the ankles. These beautiful vines, beautiful flowers, and beautiful leaves are connecting you to the ground as they wind up around the toes, around the feet, and around the ankles, up towards the knees. Helping you stay strong, connecting you to the earth, and keeping you grounded. Now draw your attention once more to the soles of your feet and observe if you can feel any warmth, any tingling sensations in the soles of the feet. And imagine, if you can, warmth, energy, and relaxation is now spreading in the body, up through the soles of the feet. So coming up the toes, and the whole of the feet, relaxing the muscles, the joints, and the bones. This warmth now sweeps up the ankles, the calves, and the knees, encouraging the muscles to soften and to completely relax. While you're imagining this warmth and this relaxation spreading throughout the body, keep drawing your attention to the areas where the physical body is touching the ground. So what areas of the soles of the feet are touching, and being aware of the spaces in between. Being aware of any areas in the ankles or the calves that may be touching your surroundings. And then feel this warmth, this relaxation spreading up the thighs and around the hips. Relaxing the muscles, the joints, the bones. Drawing attention to the areas that are touching your body. And being aware of the spaces in between. The whole of the legs are soft, heavy, and completely relaxed. You're watching this relaxation, this warmth spread throughout the abdomen, the lower back, the sides of the torso and the chest, spreading up the upper back and over the shoulders, relaxing the whole of the torso, the bones, and encouraging you to completely relax. Imagine, if you can, all of the internal organs completely relaxed. And in your mind, remember to keep drawing your attention into the present moment, observing what areas of your body are touching the floor or your surroundings, and observing where there's space. You're following this warmth, this relaxation, as it spreads down the arms to the wrists, the hands and the fingers. Feel this tingling sensation as the muscles, the joints and the bones become soft, heavy, completely relaxed. being aware of the areas that your body is touching the surroundings. Observing if the body is equal from one side to the other. And now watching this warmth, this relaxation spread up the neck, over the face and into the scalp. Observe if you can feel any tingling sensations. Breathing nice and slowly. Allowing the whole of the body to become soft, heavy, completely relaxed, and sinking down. And once more drawing attention to where your head touches the surroundings and where there's space. The whole of the body is soft, heavy, completely relaxed, and sinking down. So depending on what you have planned for today, you can either slowly start to come out of this relaxation by gently deepening the breath. Slowly wiggling the fingers and the toes, or you can stay in this relaxation for a bit longer. We're going to allow the music to play on, so you can listen to it without me talking. You can either slowly start to wiggle the fingers, and slowly come out of this meditative state, observing if there's areas where you are holding tightness and tension have changed, or have they stayed relaxed. So remembering the more you practice anything, the more natural and relaxing it will become. If you've enjoyed this video, please click on the like button and share it with family and friends. If you would like to continue to enjoy this relaxation, I'm going to leave the music to to allow you to relax. Thank you very much for listening. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Goodbye.